Teletizens, back with me again, Jika Utama Putrada. I am your lecturer for Parallel and Distributed System course. We have reached our fourth meeting into process communication. This is our second video about transport layer. Let's start our video. So we have discussed in our previous video that if a computer wants to connect to another computer via the internet, it actually hops through different routers, and these hops are managed by the two most bottom layers, which is MAC and physical. So MAC physical, MAC physical, MAC physical, MAC physical, MAC physical, MAC, and then it reaches the other computer. The manager of the end-to-end process is the IP, or the network layer, and above IP we have transport layer. So what's the role of transport layer? Actually, there are two. There are two roles. Yep. So transport layer has mainly two roles. Let's discuss the first role. So the first role is quality of service. What does this mean? For example, we want to send an email. We have email A here, and we want to send it to B. Usually, a service called Gen A. This is not an advertisement, but if Gen A wants to advertise, please contact me personally. You can use. There are probably some options. You want to do it very fast, or you want to be normal, or you want to be slow. You want it to be slow. Usually, the very fast is called express. And usually the normal one is called regular. Express in JNA is usually yes, yakin esok sampai, or tomorrow I'm sure it will arrive. And then there's also the slow one. Why do people want it slow? And this is called economy. Why do people want it to be slow? Because it's cheap. So every option has its advantages and disadvantages. Express is quick but expensive, and economy is slow but cheap, and regular is optimum. Also, the transport layer also has those roles. In transport layer, there are two types of of services that you probably know. The first one is UDP, and the second one is TCP. As you know, UDP is fast but unreliable. TCP is slow but reliable. So each of them has their advantages. UDP usually used for voice. TCP can be used for email. So the second role is process identification. What is meant by process identification? Here we have an example. For example, we have the mail. The mail is sent to the house, and the question is it delivered or not? The answer is it's not delivered. Why? Because there are three possible recipients. Is it user A, or is it user B, or is it user C? The same goes for a computer. When or a message is sent to a computer, it arrives, and then there are several possible recipients of process. It can be process 1, it can be process 2, or it can be process free. So process identification is done to differentiate the process that will receive it. This is called a port number. So if you have heard of a port number, that is the process identification of a transport layer. And the famous port number is of course 80 or 8080, which is HTTP. So that is the end of video 2. In the second video, we have discussed about transport layer. In the next video, we can discuss about inter-process communication. Thank you for your attention. Let's meet at the next video.